Okay, so as mentioned, I'm Andrew Houston. I'm the Section 106 Programme Manager at Herefordshire Council. So the first question you're going to ask me is, what is Section 106? It's monies collected by Herefordshire Council from local development. So these are houses being built, and with more houses comes the need for more sport places, more improvements to roads, more sports clubs, more things like that. So that is Section 106 contributions. Ross has benefited quite well so far. We've done lots of projects, rowing club, just finished projects at Ross Tennis Centre. We've got Ashfield Park, see the big extension going on there, and the other contributions that are going towards Wilton Park, which you'll know as Ross Skatepark. The site itself, obviously Ross Town Council have been looking after the site for 20 years. It has, like most skate parks around the country, they become a little bit unloved. They need a lot of maintenance, and Ross Skatepark itself at the moment, it's become uneconomical at the moment. And when I went to the site, I met some of the local members, and I know some of the faces. Mark's here somewhere. I saw his face earlier. There's Mark and Ed, and everything that's been presented this morning. You've got such a great community spirit. And as a project manager, I saw this site and I thought, it could be so much more. The Mayor mentioned in a letter, there's still a lack of youth services, and this project is really exciting. It has so much opportunity. We've got the river in close proximity. The connectivity possibilities here is really, there's a really big potential to make this project an exemplary. Unfortunately, England, we've mentioned a lot of different countries tonight, we're a bit behind in terms of the rest of Europe, in terms of the offering for young people, for play and creative learning, and this is an opportunity, as I see it, to bring something together. So, Wilton Park, you'll see the Facebook group, you'll hear the name, you don't have to read all of this, but generally our objectives is obviously to provide a new skate park, but it's much, much more than that. We want to promote active lifestyles. The young child that was here, in years to come, there will be a place for that age group. We want anyone in the community to have a reason to walk down and use this park. Any age, any demographic, whether it's meeting socially, or having a generally nice, safe, well-lit walk. There will be something for everyone. And obviously, tourism and economics. This town's beautiful. I'm not local, but I come here and it's such a wonderful, lovely place. And I think the connectivity with the river, the forest in the area in the back corner of the site, there's so much opportunities. And there's a lot of space that we're able to utilise. So, what do we want? It's a good question. It's not we, it's the community. At the moment, the focus is on a vibrant, community-focused activity park that offers a range of facilities for all age groups, as I've already mentioned. What that will look like will be shaped by the community through consultation, through upcoming discussions. I'm here today to give you a bit of an overview of the project, hopefully share some of my excitement, even as a non-Ross resident. This project isn't something that's come out of my brain. Mark, Ed have been pushing this project, and probably people around this room have talked about Ross Skatepark in that area for years to come, but this goes back years. Luckily, we do have Section 106 contributions have been allocated. That means I'm standing here. That means we've got some money to do something. Because these people have mentioned, money is the thing that makes us, makes things happen. So, what you're seeing on screen is some spatial planning. We have to start with some ideas. You don't walk into a room and sort of say, what do you want? Tell me what you want. We have to start taking some examples, start shaping what we could fit on the site. And obviously a skate park is part of that. But obviously, as I mentioned, other sports, other activities, not just focused on boys, having areas for girls. There's a big focus on making space for girls in different demographics, different age groups. It can be much more than an activity park. It can be a social area that can be owned by the community. So the concept design, that's the wrong word, the spatial design that we've done. So at the moment what we do is we start plotting, we start putting things in places, but this is very much just our own moving things around and putting things here and there, which has shaped the kind of concept for what the project is. It's about play, it's about activity, it's about social cohesion. So the design team. So obviously Heritage Council at the top, joined by Ross Town Council. So we're working together, we're working with Councillor Driscoll, Mark, John as well, and we're working closely to make this project not just a pipe dream, not just some images on the screen, something that's real. With the use of the monies so far, with the allocation, with the budget, we've been able to bring on a professional design team. We have ASA landscape architects, professional landscape architects from Oxfordshire. One of the employees, she lives in, I'm going to say Wormlow or something very local, which is great. And Ben Creek, they are skate park designers. They're 450 across the UK. And obviously a part of this project is about the skate park. So where are we now? What are we doing? So I've gone into something called pre-application, and that's why you see the spatial assessment we've done. I have to present the council with something to comment on, otherwise there's nothing to comment on. So that process has just concluded. Haven't received yet, but received a lot of the feedback this morning. And what happens in pre-app, it goes out to all the different organisations, it goes out to ecology. I found out today the site is on a old landfill site. Didn't know. But these are the things we have to test. These are the things we have to understand before we start moving forward. So as you can see on the programme, what's going to happen now? May, we need to do some site survey work. So we need to do a land survey, we need to understand the space, we need to understand every inch of the area, do a couple of investigations about the grounds, and obviously we do have some issues in the area with flooding that we need to start thinking about now. So surveys, lease agreements will take place over May as well. I think we have a good understanding of what the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities are. But also stakeholder mapping. So I don't know the community as well, but there's people in this room who know much better. We want to engage with everyone. So I'll be putting together our stakeholders from everyone at Parish Council, every group, every possible niche, so we know exactly who we are engaging with. That no one comes to me at the end of this process and says, you didn't talk to me, you didn't have an opportunity. And finally, we move on to RIBA Stage 2. So that is really, we're starting to understand the site, we're starting to understand where things could possibly go, and then we move into public consultation. I'm always of the view that I don't like to go have public consultation events and sort of go, like I said, what do you want? We want to test some things, what do you like, what don't you like? And those events will be held over June. I'll be working with the local, with Ross Town Council. Might have one here, we might have one out in the Skatepark, but we'll be talking with schools, everyone. There'll be online stuff, so everyone will have an opportunity to help shape this final design. Going forward, the goal at the moment is to put in the planning application, to take this view, everything I'm sharing on screen, and make it a formalised plan. that everyone in the community can be proud of, we can be excited about coming forward. We do have a healthy budget for design. We also have a healthy budget to put towards the delivery of the project. However, it's a big project for Ross, and that will take some additional contributions. And like a lot of people have mentioned, we'll be doing exactly the same. We'll be asking grant funders, and these are some of the names on the screen. Garfield Weston, especially National Lottery UK Fund, but we have to make them want to invest in our project, so we've got to make it a landmark project. But there's a lot of opportunities for grants. There's a lot of we have money already, so funders are more happy to invest in a project where we do have some of our own money, and I'm confident that we'll get to a place that we will be able to deliver it. The first thing is, what are we delivering? Let's make it something everyone can be proud of, and that has a real impact, not just now, but on that little chap that was sat there wailing. He'll have an amazing...
I called her ahead too, don't worry.
But anyway, that's it in a nutshell. My contact details are on the screen. I'm going to hang around. I think there's a Q&A. If you've got any questions, but thank you very much. And, yeah.